I've had a request from some of you to want to see me as we're going through the wisdom session. So I may do that every once in a while. And today we're going to have a little tea time. Hello, gorgeous. You're all gorgeous souls out there. This one's extra juicy, so I thought it might be fun to have it be a little bit more intimate between us. Today's wisdom session is love is like an orgasm. There's something that love and orgasm share that the mind really struggles to accept, that neither can be controlled, neither can be forced, nor can they be negotiated into existence, because both require presence. It requires trust, requires surrender, and both remind us of something really essential. The experience does not come from effort. It actually comes from allowing. Control is actually the antithesis of love, because when you try to control love, it actually disappears. When you manage it, measure it, chase it, or perhaps perform for it, it breaks the currents, and actually the body tightens, the heart closes, and the flow stops. The same is true of orgasm. The moment you try to make it happen, you leave your body, and you leave the sensation. You leave the presence, and you can't command it into being. You can only soften enough to let it arise. Love works the same way. Love is not something you extract from another person. Love is not something you earn through effort or endurance. And love is not something you secure through vigilance or control. Love is actually a state of being that opens when resistance falls away. Love happens when you let go. Orgasm happens when the body feels safe enough to release. Not safe from risk, safe from control. The nervous system relaxes and the breath deepens. And the mind, it stops directing. The body actually takes over. Love is no different. Love arrives when you stop bracing and when you stop monitoring the other, when you stop managing outcomes, and when you stop holding yourself back in anticipation of possible loss. Love flows when you trust yourself enough to feel, not when you guarantee the future, not when you secure the bond, but when you allow the present moment to fully move through you. Love is activated by another, but it's experienced within. Another person can awaken you in love. They can reflect it, they can activate it, and they can invite it. But they do not create it. Just as another can stimulate your body, the experience itself actually happens inside of you. You feel the sensations, the opening, the expansion, and the release. All of it lives within your own nervous system, your own heart, your own awareness. This is a profound realization, because love is not something you lose when another leaves. It is something you reconnect to when you return to yourself. No one takes your capacity for love with them, and no one removes your access to it either. No one owns it. Love is an internal current. The journey of awakening is returning to the inner yes. Much of the spiritual journey is not about becoming something new. It is about remembering what your body already knows. It's the aliveness and the openness, the pleasure of being present, the joy of inhabiting yourself fully. Now, trauma, fear, and distortion, they teach us to tighten, to brace, to withhold, and to protect. Awakening invites the opposite. It encourages you to soften, to feel, to trust, and to allow life to move through you again. This is why love feels so overwhelming at times, because it asks us to relinquish control, to let the current take us, to risk presence without guarantees, just like orgasm. Sovereign love actually begins inside the body. Sovereign love does not depend on another to complete that circuit. It does not need permission, and it doesn't wait for reciprocation. It does not bargain for safety either. Sovereign love is the capacity to stay open inside yourself, to feel pleasure without fear, and to experience connection without collapse, to allow intensity without losing your center. When you know love lives within you, you stop grasping for it outside yourself. You stop chasing. You stop proving. You stop enduring. You become receptive instead of hungry. The orgasm within is aliveness itself. And the deepest realization is this: the pleasure you seek in love, the union you long for, the completion you imagine with another, is the remembrance of being fully alive inside yourself. The body's relaxed, the heart is open, the breath is free, the mind is quiet, and the energy is flowing. This is not about sexuality, it's about aliveness. The orgasm within is presence without resistance. It is life moving through you unobstructed. And love at the truest level is the same experience. Let's do a closing integration together. Place your hands on your body, anywhere that feels grounding. Let this truth settle and repeat after me. I do not control love. I allow it. I do not chase love. I feel it. I do not lose love. I return it within myself. I trust the intelligence of my body. I trust the wisdom of surrender. I trust the divineness moving through me. Love is not something I earn. Love is something I allow. And the more I soften into myself, the more love naturally flows. Take a deep breath. This wisdom session is complete. If any part of this series brought clarity or inspiration, please like it and share it with someone who needs this message. Your engagement amplifies the light and helps this work reach the people who are ready for it. Subscribe to my channel to stay connected and follow the 3-part series on the empath narcissist entanglement. Let's heal our hearts, embody our sovereignty, and rise to the next level of humanity together.